Going on? Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't know why this is turned. My son was in here playing with this. Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning. Make sure you guys can hear me. We back. We are back again. Can y'all hear me? Y'all come in and tell me if you can. Shout out to everybody, Facebook, Instagram. We back in the building. Also, too, guys, I'm gonna be in Detroit tomorrow. Tomorrow it goes down at the Comedy Bar in Detroit, where I will be live. One show at the Comedy Bar. Real nice spot. Pull up on me. If you can't make it, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going down tomorrow at the Comedy Bar. Elizabeth Jason. Okay. I don't know what did she say? The partner I wish to have back for so long came to me asking for forgiveness after a year of separation. I had tried everything before, but this truly worked. Don't let pride get in the way. If you still love your partner, feel stuck in a toxic relationship, there's what? Is it there's hope? I can't read all that. But anyway, shout out Elizabeth Jason. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. We're back again. Today's topic is very dear to my heart because it's in regards to stand-up comedy. I listened to the brother Earthquake on the Breakfast Club, and one of the themes he talked about and what he was telling comedians was to be funny. He was saying, just be funny, which is understandable coming from a comedian. So the question I posed today on this particular talk is, do you need to be funny to be a comedian in 2025? With my boots on the ground and doing all this shit I do every day, you absolutely do not need to be funny to be a successful comedian in 2025. What you need to be is popular. What you need to be is a person that has found their base. You don't need to have talent to be successful. Actually, in any genre of entertainment, the internet has taken the talent factor literally out of the game. What you need to be is a marketer, a content creator. You need to be good in those things to be successful in these fields now. Now, y'all make sure y'all go check out Earthquake Special. I haven't seen, I don't really watch nobody's special, but y'all go check it out. Um, but no, it's over, and who determines why you don't need to be funny is the consumer. It's y'all. Not all of y'all, but a big number of y'all. Big number of y'all go to these shows. You go because you want social currency. You go to a person's show because it's popular. The person is popular. You're able to get a picture in the building and you see people maybe from work or you go back to work with the social currency saying, hey, I went to Lunch Meat show. It was sold out. But when you sat in the show, you did not laugh and you watched and your eyes watered and you didn't say anything because you didn't want to be perceived to be a hater. That's why. So you sat through it. They sucked the money out of you. You sat through it. You didn't say anything. It was like a slow kind of assault. It was a slow assault on your intelligence. And this is just where we are as a society. Attention, 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 attention. This is an attention economy. And those who get the most will win. That's it. Your talent does not matter. So all of the older comics, my colleagues who are like brilliantly funny guys, it's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. I was watching Kevin Hart on the Castanet stream, and on that stream, Kevin and Kai were going back and forth. There were other kids in there, I guess streamers, and Castanet posed the question: Would you want to be a streamer? Would these kids want to be a streamer or a comedian in 2025? And most of the kids, as they asked, unanimously agreed that that they wanted to be streamers. They looked at stand-up comedy as an old nigga profession, like it's the fucking 90s. And just think about that. We're in a time now where you can make millions of dollars just hollering in front of a microphone or doing flips or whatever the fuck, that they do. So, like I said, once again, it goes back to it not being about attention. Now, Kevin went back and forth and said, do you want to be a millionaire or a billionaire? But then at the same time, from my take, Kevin lost this argument because you're on Kai's platform. Like, you're damn near 50 in there with these children. You're there to garner the attention. And it's no knock to Kevin. It's a strategic business move. It's a way to repivot. It's a way to rebrand. It's a way to show yourself to the youth. And he's doing an excellent job doing that. So I don't want y'all to misconstrue my words and be like, man, you hating. No, I'm just telling the truth, because a lot of people, somehow we in a weird part of society where we mix truth with hate. And one of the saddest things, especially when it comes to urban comedy and black people, is a lot of us, we don't boo no more. You have to boo, right? I got booed. I got kicked in the teeth many a night. But y'all don't boo. Y'all just, not everybody wants to be fucking cool. And we have to stop being cool. You have to tell people sometimes that they ain't shit. And that's okay, because that's only going to make them better. Why lie? Why lie? And that's why we've become such a soft generation. Brian Don, what's happening? He said, if you're not funny, you're just a nigga with a microphone. Yes, but you don't have to be funny. There are a lot of niggas with microphones that are making millions of dollars, and I'm just saying, you don't have to be funny. That's over with. That you had to be funny in the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. You had to be funny to break through. You don't have to be funny. So to any young comic, because comics ask me, hey, LeVar, would you watch my set? Why? I'm never going to buy your ticket or your merchandise. You should not be worried about what LeVar thinks about your set. You should be more worried about finding your fan base, your particular crowd, your particular fan base. I'm not going to sit up here on a high throne and try to act like I'm all that or I'm superior to you in the comedy space, because I'm not. Because tomorrow you could do a fucking TikTok and you're selling out Madison Square Garden or whatever. So, this shit about entertainment and hard work and all that shit is just, it's just not the truth. It's really, to a big degree, a roll of the dice. It's a fucking casino. We're in casino territory now. So that's just what it is, man. So, but, what's happening to me, World Order? I see you, man. We in here breaking down comedy and the state of comedy and where comedy is now. Because going forward, as y'all see, when Kevin Hart blew up in 2000, Kevin blew up in 2009. So when Kevin Hart blew up in 2009, you just pretty much had Kevin Hart. You had predecessors before him like your Chappelle or your Rock, but you pretty much had Kevin Hart. Right now, you don't have just Kevin Hart. You got 1,000 Kevin Harts, because people are successful from the internet and just from garnering attention. So the game has greatly shifted. It's greatly changed. You know what I mean? Like, like a motherfucker could do a lot of guys are just doing long setups. You don't even need a punchline. They just talk, just like I'm doing right now. You don't need a punchline. You don't need a callback. You just get up there and talk. Like niggas is doing TED Talks. Now, I'm not going to call anybody out because I don't want to be divisive, and I have to be strategic and play the chess game. I'm going to do that. But it's bullshit. You're going to sleep on most Netflix specials. How many of y'all have watched a Netflix special and you opening your eyes at the end of that motherfucker? How many? Raise your hand. I know it can't just be me. I know it can't just be me with the Netflix special on and I'm getting sleepy as shit. I know it got to be y'all too. So, it's just what it is, man. It's what it is. No, that's not true. He came up as a stand-up. Kevin funny, man. Like, I did a little sarcastic video because I know the nigga, but he funny. I mean, I did The first time I saw Kevin live, I did Jamie Foxx's Laugh-A-Palooza in 2006. And I was, I had one joke that was really hard. I used to do this T.I. impersonation, but it was like a hacky music cue bit, and people would go crazy and shit. And so I did that, and I had roasted somebody, and they had put me on the main show, and I bombed. And they never aired that shit. I think they deleted the tape. I bombed so damn bad. I was out there lost. I had nothing. But I got to see Kevin live, and I mean, he was cooking. I mean, Kevin's shit was very, very, he was very polished. His timing was perfect. He didn't have a flaw in that set. And I remember like being backstage. That was '06. I was like, whoa. I was blown away by him. That's the first time I saw him live. I was like, this motherfucker's bad. He nice. He was nice. I was like, this is so like the transitions, the way it flowed. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. So this is where we are right now. Talent means nothing. Shit, you could go in Walmart, throw milk on your head, or fucking surprise people or whatever, and be famous. Like you be famous for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now, guys. That's where we at. Oh, Kayla Mock say they boycotting Netflix. I had actually did a video about that. Matter of fact, I think I got it on my phone. We're gonna take a look at that right now. I'm glad you brought that up. Why they are boycotting Netflix. Where is that video at? Y'all just give me a second while I put up the video. Y'all didn't know a brother could sing. I could sing the song. Let's take a look at why they boycotting Netflix. All right, we're gonna bring up our video class. It's like y'all in class watching this. This is why they boycott Netflix. We know about you. Oh, wait. I got to switch it so y'all can hear this. All right. Here we go. Y'all let me know if y'all hear this, okay? Now, this is why they boycott Netflix. This is just a commercial. Also, too, y'all, before I get it deep into this, you see this QR code right here? Can y'all scan that with your phone and let me know if that's working, please? Just do it in the comments. Scan that QR code with your phone, because that's where you get the tickets to my show in Detroit. Let me know if that's working, because if it's not, I'm going to take that off. Please let me know. But anyway, this was the video. There's a couple of clips of the videos because people believe that Netflix is pushing the agenda, I guess the trans agenda, whatever, onto the children. Now, this video consists of two fathers, a black man and a white man. So this will be like Don Lemon and his white husband. And they have a young boy who they have adopted. And the young boy has on a dress. So let me know if y'all can hear this too in the comments. Here we go. That we know. Now I can't hear the shit about you. I'm not hearing nothing. Did y'all hear that? I didn't hear shit. Huh. Let me see. Oh, look what we got, y'all. We got Kari Frazier came in, man. Kari Frazier came in on the YouTube, man, with the $10 super chat, man. Nothing but love. I'm going to see you tomorrow, big dog. We're going to have a great time tomorrow in Detroit, bro. I appreciate that. All right. Let me take this Let me take that. Thank you, Kari. Why can't I hear it though? Thing that we know. I need to be able to hear this shit too. About you. I can't hear this. I can't hear it. I can't hear this, man. Thing that I thought I had this right. I got them both on. Let's see. Thing that oh. Let me know. All right, can y'all hear this? We know about you. You love to get up and dance.
How about you break out those moves?
For your two biggest fans. If you're not sure what to choose, can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the video playing? Let me know. Thank you, Zap Boogie. Y'all hear that video playing? Think about all the things you like to do. Just be you.
Just be me?
Yep.
When you're trying to decide, think about all the things you like to do. Just be you.
Just be me.
Thing that we. Okay, great. So y'all saw this video. These are the two gay dads, and they're telling what's able to be a 2 to 3 year old boy to just decide what sex he wants to be. Now, I have a child. I have a 10-year-old son. When my son was 2, he thought he was Sonic the Hedgehog. He thought he was Spider-Man. In that instance, should I let this 2-year-old baby or the 5-year-old put on the spider suit and let him out of the house to fight crime? Now, this isn't an attack on sexuality or anything like that. This is just about common sense. How do you let a child, first of all, you can't even drink till you 21. The prefrontal cortex doesn't harden all the way until you're about 25. So you're not even damn near making rational decisions till you probably well over 30. So to push that on a child to say, hey, are you a girl or are you a boy? You pick. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It makes no sense to me. If you are a part of the LGBTQ community, you should talk about it. Like, how does that make sense? How? A baby. How's the baby supposed to? You're pushing this shit on the baby. And then when you push it on the child and then you giving the child positive reinforcements, patting the baby on the back, they're going to go even longer for it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Shout out to Squeak. Squeak just reposted the stream. Squeak Marcus Barnes. He be on the road with me. We waiting for his son to go to the NFL, so I ain't got to do this shit no more. I'm going to be a roadie. Shit. We waiting for that boy to go to the league, Squeak. But this is dumb, and this is why people are canceling their Netflix subscriptions, because they feel like they're shoving this shit down our throat. Now, a lot of people would say, a lot of people in the LGBTQ community, well, some, not a lot, but some will say, well, they show sex on Netflix, heterosexual sex, and they show violence. You know what I mean? Which is a great argument. But those are grown people having sex and grown ass people that can make decisions doing that violence and having the sex. So for a child to be put into a position where they have to decide. So you lay out in front of a 2-year-old, you say, are you a boy, a girl, a dog, a cat, or a superhero? And then you want that baby to decide that shit? That is fucking weird. It is crazy. I'm sorry. So I'm pretty sure I get canceled. A lot of people unfollow me. I don't give a fuck. But we have to keep it a buck. So that's why people are getting rid of their Netflix subscriptions. I don't even know how to turn my Netflix subscription off, because it's very hard. It's getting very difficult to even cancel a subscription. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed that. I tried to cancel a subscription. I had to go through hell. You could sign up for some shit nowadays, but boy, you gonna have a hell of a time trying to turn that shit off, man. Which is crazy to me. So, yeah, it's fucked up out here, y'all. It's fucked up. Pretty soon the aliens will be coming back, and hopefully when they come back, we just get on the ship or be like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. I'm glad y'all here. I'll actually be glad when the aliens come back. This bullshit's on commercials and show. It is, man. It is. And you know what else too? Like, why is it now you watching the show and the shit be like, you might see a park and cars driving by, or a person walking a dog, and then that shit cut from that to just two men fucking on the screen. Now you gotta it's like a time bomb go off in the house, because now you try to grab your children, you trying to cover their eyes and shit. Like, where did this come from? They didn't even let the fucking story build up. It just two men. I love you. And they get to banging right there on your big screen in your living room. It's crazy. The Real Baby Whisperer, shout out to you on Instagram. I see you, says most times it is a result of sexual trauma or exposure to sexual activity. Okay, I see you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's like you got a damn near turn, nigga. That shit happens so many times on my TV. You just watching one of these shows and shit. You trying to turn, you can't even find a remote quick enough. You hit power on the TV, the shit don't go off. Now it's locked on the screen. Now you trying to unplug the TV. You unplug it, the shit's still on the screen. You can't get it off. It's crazy to me. Do we want everybody to be gay? Is that where we at in society now? Is everybody supposed to be gay? And if you're a gay person or trans, or you're offended by what I'm saying, I just want to let you guys know that I am gay and trans as well. If you are offended by anything, I'm gay and trans too. If you're offended by what I'm saying. But do we want the world gay? And if we do want the world gay, how do we reproduce as a society? Well, and that's a great question, but it looks like they have solved that too. I just saw recently where two men could have a baby soon. So let me pull that up. They're talking about where two men will be able to have a baby. Well, so this is pretty interesting here. I be scared my porn gonna pop up when I'm on here streaming with y'all. So here we go. Two males give birth to child in incredible science experiment. The baby is now an adult. Scientists achieved a breakthrough enabling two men to have offspring without a biological mother. Using genetic engineering on mice, this landmark research indicates potential for homosexual couples to have children through two sperm. Wow. Scientists have come up with a groundbreaking discovery in the latest study, which paves the way for two men to have an offspring without a biological mother. The genetic engineering experience involved a mouse produced without a mother that survived until puberty. Previously, scientists used genetic material from two mothers to produce a mouse with sperm, which is a simpler process compared to reproducing children with two sperms. Molecular biologist Zhi-Kun Lee led the landmark research using precise stem cell engineering. Although scientists had previously created a mouse with two fathers, but this time it is notable for the longer time span and superior health that the reproduced mouse exhibited. The experiment was conducted at a Chinese Academy of Sciences. This marks a significant achievement as it opens the possibility for homosexual couples to have children, something which seemed impossible until now. Scientists will be able to reproduce a child using two sperms via genetic engineering. This is crazy. This milestone comes after several disappointments to generate eggs from male stem cells. For a child to be born without a biological mother, surrogacy serves as an option, but this comes with its own set of challenges. The process of embryo creation using only sperm cells is extremely difficult as these cells are highly specialized. Hence, an embryonic stem cell was created to make a new embryo. Lee and his colleagues used a combination of genetic engineering techniques for gene imprinting, including gene deletion, region editing, and the addition or removal of genetic base pairs. The recent research made a breakthrough in the survival span of the mice producing using genetic modification. It exhibited superior health when compared with similar animals, displayed no apparent health issues. However, it cured various disorders, was infertile. In this study, it is noteworthy that half of the mouse siblings did not survive to adulthood, and about 90% of the embryos were not viable. The success rate needs significant improvement for this technology can be considered for human application. So, based off what I'm hearing, it wasn't successful. They had one success. That was God saying no, 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 no. Because if men are going to get pregnant by other men, all them niggas that call y'all big bro and all them niggas y'all got on payroll and you supporting financially can one day end up becoming your baby daddy. Now the nigga tell you he pregnant. Now he pregnant with your baby. This could happen in the future. Hopefully I will be long dead when this shit arises. Okay, we are living in some interesting times. And before I go any further, live in Detroit, Comedy Bar tomorrow, October 3rd. Tickets are moving, man. Get them tickets, man. Come on in. Come on in, man. Comedy Bar. Let's see how we looking. But come in, come to the show. Let's go. Let's go. Out of this experiment of two men getting, because who carried the baby? Is the baby grown in a lab? I'm guessing the baby just grows in a cup or some shit and you just wake up and the baby crying. Similar to, just imagine if men could have babies by themselves, like you shoot off in the sock, you wake up, it's a baby in your sock crying. Now you done had a son alone. If we could do that, do you know how many kids it'll be from jacking off? Niggas had like 4,000 kids. It would be ugly out here in the world. You talk about an overpopulation problem. There'll be 1 trillion people on the planet. Nigga, I'm just here. I ain't got no mama. My daddy. That's my dad. That's all I got, my dad. He shot off and I opened my eyes. I woke up in a sock. He showed me the picture and everything. And then I just grew. I grew all the way up to who I am now. They say they creating Franken babies. That's hilarious. But yeah, guys, that's where we are now. That's where we are. Who the fuck is calling me? Not right now. I can't talk right now. I can't talk right now. I'm working. I'm talking to my people on here. I'm talking to them. Dan Greenwood said, too many single mothers. The child would choose to be like the parent they're closest to, meaning boys would start choosing to be like mom because they're not hanging with dad. Great point, Dan Greenwood. But they don't have a too many. Well, I'm saying, but if if it's just two men and you don't have a mother, how the fuck you even get nurturing? Because I don't think men are biologically equipped to be like nurturing right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? You know, that baby needs some type of care. It's certain things a woman can provide a child that a man just can't. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like financially, yeah, whatever, but it's certain things you need a woman there. You need her touch. We need each other, y'all. We got to stop this shit. What a sick world we are living in today, I tell you. I tell you. All right, now for some mess. Let's look up some mess. Let's see what else going on in the world. Nicki Minaj has accused Jay-Z of wearing a wig. They say them dreads ain't real. Now we getting messy. I think Nicki has been up at that house, coked the fuck up. She needs an intervention. Nicki Minaj sparked social media last night. Jay-Z rock what you call a lace front wig. Okay. Do we have no that guy? That's his hair, bro. Nah, he ain't wearing no wig. Yeah, that's his real hair. That's his real hair. Nicki just on the drug. Nicki got to get off them drugs, man. She got to get off of the dope. Tomorrow is the day for Diddy. We don't know if he's gonna get 10 years or what's gonna happen to him. I don't believe. I think they should let him walk. I've been on that shit for a long time. Diddy should walk, man. This shit should be over with at this point. It's ridiculous. And I don't think he's gonna be no threat to society. That man tired. That man damn near 60. He ain't about to get out here trying to go back to jail. It's just not gonna happen, bro. It's not happening. Let's see. Oh, all right, cool. All right. Well, I don't have shit else to talk about. I think I'm about to wrap this up today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We've been going about 4 to 5 days straight. Well, I'm just coming in, talking off the dome, giving y'all what I'm thinking about, letting y'all know what's on my mind as a man. Let's see something here. Damn, that's something different. Harvard just hired a drag queen named Lahore Vagistan as visiting professor. I don't know what is she gonna teach or he or whatever the fuck. What is that going to teach? That's wild. That is wild. Lahore Vagistan. And they say that's real too. That's not no AI no shit. Mm. Did y'all see Birdman pass out? I couldn't even hold on. Let me put it on the screen without the sound because they gonna do a copyright strike or something on me. So Birdman was out there talking. He was out of there. Oh no. Oh, he out of there. Look at that shit. Oh, look at this boy had to hit him. That ain't no narcolepsy. That's dope. That's that dope. Look at that. Y'all think he took a hit of that? He took a hit of that boy, that dog food. Look at. Oh, sleepy time. Oh, sleepy time, baby. Sleepy time to the bird. To the bird man. What a run. It is nothing worse than seeing these rappers. Like, it's really sad watching these. The fall off of rap needs to be studied in 2025. The fall off of these street niggas rapping, it is horrific. You just watch it looks bad. But it's good too, because it's gonna help us as a community get better as a people where we start shaming bullshit. So I think this is a new door, a new beginning for black culture. Cause that shit falling off, and the kids, they not really fucking with rap and all this street shit. Now, I know like NBA YoungBoy, he pretty hot. I don't really understand any of his music, and that's probably due to the age difference. So I'm not gonna judge his music, but we want to see these kids just stop with the shenanigans, man. I think this is it. All right, guys, we've done enough. We have done enough, guys. Listen, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We've been 40 minutes in, man. So y'all stay tuned. New videos about to drop. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Go to YouTube. I just put up a new 40 minutes of stand up. I hit y'all about a new 40 damn near every week. So appreciate you subscribing. We almost at 80,000 on YouTube. So if you can take time out, go to LeVar Walker TV and let's go. Let's go, guys. My name is comedian LeVar Walker, and thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all. I might not see y'all tomorrow, but I'm gonna see y'all when I see you. So holla at your boy. Call me.